Evening, folks. It's that time. We're going to make a draw, Wednesday night draw. Hope y'all have had a good week. It's been beautiful here in Virginia, a little windy, but beautiful. I've got to fish for 3 days in a row. Wow, caught a bunch of crappie. The video y'all watched today on Wednesday, I made Tuesday. Try to give you an idea of what the crappie are doing. So the water gets 60 to 63, something like that, and it's warming fast. So I said in the video, even if you live up north, y'all still just thawing out. When that water gets 60, 62 on your lake, they should be doing about the same thing. They should be thinking spawn and be scattered everywhere. There's fish here. I've caught them off of stumps, laydowns. They're catching them from the bank down here in our common area where our boat ramp is. And there's still some in deep water. You know, they all don't do the exact same thing. That was what I wanted to show you in the video too. You know, you hear that from people all the time. They think, oh, the crappie are shallow. I've been hearing that, guys, for a week now from different people. Crappie are shallow. Crappie are shallow. There are some shallow. There are some still deep. No, they're shallow. There's still some still deep. I caught some in 16, 14, 16 foot, didn't I? Yeah, they all know they're shallow. And a lot of them right now are just roaming. And I think they're females. And you know what? I get to think about that thing. Y'all tell me what you think. A lot of these fish that are roaming in packs, so it's about 12 to 15 in little groups kicking around. They're slowly just kicking around. They'll stop once in a while, but they're moving slowly. Do you think they do that? It makes them feel better. They're carrying those eggs. They got to feel those eggs in them. They got to feel that stretchiness in them. You know, the pot bellies, how the belly's all swollen up. Do you think they swim like that? Do you think it makes them feel better? Do you think it's something to do with the spawn, help develop the eggs? I wonder. I've wondered about that a few times because a lot of them, I see a lot of that right now. And a lot of them are by so the bigger fish are by themselves. I haven't caught any monsters this week. I've caught quite a few 12-inch fish, 13s. Usually I catch a couple 2-pound fish here in the spring like this. I haven't done it this year. I haven't seen many, I think, with 2-pound fish. I've seen some I think were big fish. I said this new transducer I'm still getting used to. Fish look a little different on it. It does have a better picture as far as detail. I can even see the crappie's tail moving sometime if they're 30 to 35 feet from me. I wasn't quite getting that with my old F-Fine, I don't think. But I've had to play with it and learn to adjust it, and I basically started all over. All right, guys. Let's go here. But some of y'all probably got a 34 now, too. Tell me what you think. 258. Y'all tell me what you think about that. What was the number last week? 295. It was 305 the week before that. All right. 391. Week before that. So I got a pad here, guys. All right. Panther LC Shad. All right. Y'all make comments you like the color. It is a beautiful color. All right. Jeffrey. Last time. Well, look what it says right here. I still need your address. You come through, made a comment 3 days ago on this porta catch. I've looked. I cannot find your name anywhere. If you do not send me, if you do not email me your address, you're not getting anything, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know where to send it. Got to have an address. So there you go. I keep contacting. I don't know what else to do. I don't have your phone number. I don't have anything else I can do. Does anybody know him? If anybody knows him, contact him, tell him. All right. I'm sorry. That's all I can do, bud. I hate it. You're probably sitting there going like, I won. He ain't sent me nothing yet. I haven't sent you nothing yet. And I'm sorry to say this. You're not getting anything till I get your address. 258. Just the way it goes, brother. I got to have your address. Okay, 258. You went over a little bit right there. You was close, bud. No cigar. 112. 258. Everybody's over. I think you'll get knocked. Let's go on. 125, 46, 234. All right, we're going to write that down. It's the closest so far. John. Seems like John, you was in the running last time. You got knocked out. 234, 24, 222. That's under. 213. 3 are way over. Way over. 229. You're under 234. 67, 98. 245. Knocked him out. Chris knocked him out. 245. Chris. All right. Knocked him out. Oh, he made it tight too, Chris. It's 258. All right, 164, he's over. Well, you got knocked out, Chris. 351. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I just hit the camera too. 350, 351. It's over. The number's 258. I thought it was 251 when I first looked at it. My bad. My mistake. 99. That's a new Sam, right? My bad. 266. I'm trying to be in the groove, guys. 55. 57. 360. And I always go back and check, guys. That's it. Chris, I think you done it, bud. 230, 284, 245. All right. And guys, Sid is back on Grenada. He's going back this week. He said for another 10 days. He goes up in camps. He said he texted me, and y'all see the picture he put on Facebook of the crappie was, I think it was 2.8. See, they caught a lot of nice fish. Said the Grenada bug, he sent me a text yesterday or Monday. Said he was going back. But anyway, all right, Chris, I'll come back and make a comment to you. He said the Grenada bug worked great, and the blue mist color worked great. Now, guys, the thing about testing on Grenada, any of y'all know about Grenada, the water's never pretty there. The video I made with Sam on Kerr Lake, where I used the Grenada bug and blue mist, so I knew that blue mist was going to be good for him there, because they nailed that blue mist on Kerr. That water was about exactly the same color, and that's why I told Sid I knew it was going to do well. That water on Kerr was about exactly the same color as Grenada is. It was about 10-inch visibility on Kerr that day. That was it. Everybody I talked to that fishes Grenada says that's about it. It's about 10 to 12-inch visibility is about it. Okay? So the water clarity was about exactly the same on Kerr. And the Grenada bug worked fine for me, and the blue mist worked fine. I caught quite a few in that blue mist. So there you go. I thought, well, we got something. And that's why I call that bait the Grenada bug. The creamy color, it's the creamy color, I make it a touch darker. Sid and I had talked, and he said the creamy was working fine. He said, but you know, what would happen if you made it a touch darker on the back and put a tail on it? Why didn't he text me, then we called. I called him and talked to him. And I had 3 tail colors wrote down. And I said, Sid, I'm thinking the same thing. I said, what color are you thinking? I wanted to hear his opinion. He said, well, I don't know, maybe a pearl. I said, that's my number 1 color I had wrote down. I had pearl, sparkly tail, something with a silver tail, sparkle tail, and chartreuse just ain't going to work on it. To me, chartreuse just wasn't it. But I was either thinking pink or blue. Blue shows up good in stained water too, right? So we went with the pearl, because he liked the pearl too. I thought, okay, it's 2 of us saying pearl, we'll go with the pearl. So I made the pearl real white. I put a lot of white in it, put a lot of pearl powder in it. So it's much brighter than the belly. And it's working. So there you go. Bam. Can't say more. All right, guys, there you go. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for the orders. A lot of y'all have come through and ordered the 5 new colors. Some of you, most of you just got the 5 new colors. You got all 5 of them. That's fine. I'm working on some new colors in the grub also. Sam fished one of them last week. That was ice color. It's the ice color with the chartreuse tail. I made ice, plain ice. I made ice with chartreuse tail. Now, I have fished with them too. You will see it come up in the video. The ice with the chartreuse tail done good for me. All right? I haven't fished with the solid ice yet. And I made lime, okay, with a sparkly tail. Yep, limeade. Limeade is lime with the chartreuse tail, right? But I made solid lime, no chartreuse, with a real sparkly tail like it's on green shad. And I've only fished with it 3 or 4 minutes. I used it one place I was fishing on it. I picked it up and threw it, and I caught fish on it right away. The first cast, I think, and I went, wow. So I'm going to play with that a few more times. But I got a few colors, and what I do, guys, I go out and play with them. I fish with them some. And if the fish react to them really good, and see, I got Sam fishing them, and some, he liked that ice with chartreuse tail. He said they really react to it good. You can see them chase them. On a live scope, guys, you can tell. You bring that thing past the school to fish, if one just kind of rises up, you're going to like, You bring it past there and 2 or 3 rise up. Now, one of them comes after, like, right now, that's mine. And he buzzes to it. Then you're going, oh, boy, he wanted that thing. So, yeah, you can tell. You can tell by the body action they really want it or not, how they react to it. So the line, it's working good, the ice with chartreuse tail. I made the blue mist color. I made it solid in the grub, and I made it the chartreuse tail too. I think that blue mist is going to be a sleeper, and I got another color I'm not going to share with you yet. I got another color I'm working on that I'm using in bass baits. I sell bass baits at the local store, and I took some down there yesterday, and they just mauled over them. Oh, they're beautiful. I love them. Well, I made some, and I sent some out to somebody the other day in an order, and I put it on their test color. Let me know. So if you get if you order, you get something that says test color. I know John said he got some test colors. Let me know how to do it for you. As soon as you do, as soon as you get a chance, you get in some fish, try them. Because what y'all tell me from other people might depend whether they go on the site or not. But we're going to add about 5 new grub colors here probably in, gosh, it's probably going to be May, guys. I'm doing all I can do right now. And I'm still working on a couple more colors with the LC Shad. I'm going to build on those, guys. I said this in a video the other day, and I've been saying it a couple times. I'm going to put the stingers, both of them on sale here shortly, probably in May, and we're going to get rid of all those. What I want to do is go to the LC Shad in 1.25 inches. They make an 1.25 inches, and he tells me he's coming with 1.5 inches soon. And I'll have the LC Shad in 3 different sizes because it's my #1 selling shape. It's 72% of my sales. See what I'm doing? See, it makes sense, doesn't it? So there you go. I'm trying to build something here, guys. I'm trying to sell y'all what y'all want, what you're buying. It's no use for me to keep making stuff and stuff that you're not buying. I think only like 6% of my sales are in the stinger. Believe it or not, the bug and the cricket sell better than it does. All right, guys, just sharing that with you. Appreciate y'all, guys. I feel like I know y'all after talking to some of y'all online and commenting back and forth, so I can share that with you. Good luck to everybody next week. Y'all get after and get fish if you get a chance. If you're somewhere where the weather's gotten warm enough to do it, get after them. Catch some of them. Keep your few to eat. I haven't kept any this year yet. My neighbor just came over today while I was in the shop. Walked across the road and come over and he said, I like to have some crappie to eat. I said, well, I'll take you one to eat and we'll catch some so you have something to eat. So I said, because I don't keep, you ain't been keeping any? I said, no, I haven't kept any this year. I said, I usually wait till after the spawn and I'll keep some. Let them lay those eggs. And that's going to be in like, guys, it's going to be the next couple of weeks here because they're pulling shallow. They're looking. Appreciate y'all guys. See you next time. Fishing Lake Country.